So I'm going to demo now how I can play against the computer. So before we've got all the motors working on our chess table, and if we choose to play it just as a table not inside the actual coffee table, but a nice littler board, you can do the computer's move for it. It will show you where it wants to move, and then you just move its piece to play against it. So let's give that a go. So if I move my piece, you can see it all lights up. Now the computer will go and think, and it will tell me where it wants to move. And it does that by the yellow lights. So I'll make the move for it. And then think about my next move. So we've got all the pieces showing where they can move to, which is nice and helpful. You don't need that once you've learnt chess a bit, but it's still good. For instance, when you're in check and you accidentally go to move a piece because you never noticed you were in check. So it's going to try to steal the center of the board, but I'll try to stop it a little. Only problem with Stockfish is it's so good, it's next to impossible to beat with human players. I have some level settings, but that still doesn't make it that much easier. We're all going to attack on this one square. My protector pawn. Oh, Stockfish. Nasty thing. Get the piece on properly and it'll fix itself up. I don't even know if I want a double pawn, but if I don't, he's going to go for my castle. Let's do the no-no and get the queen out early. I'll do a castle. We'll get to see that in action. You can see here I can actually queenside or kingside castle. I'll just go for the nice, easier kingside castle. Move my castle piece over. Oh, have it on the board properly. There we go. Move his pawn up. About here is where I usually get stuck, because I can play chess, but not that well. Let's get a piece out. We'll have to put a stop to that pawn. Let's attack this way. Oh, he's going to take. Oh. I got some error correction for when it does. Oh no! That was protecting my bishop. And this is where my downfall is going to be. Let's try to open up the board. No, actually, I don't like that. Move out of the way. No, not going to. Oh, he's going to attack my bishop, of course. Let's clean up the board and trade some bishops, even though it's probably the worst thing in the world to do. Ah, he's not going to go for it. Surprised. Ah, I see what he's going for here. I can't allow that. No, I probably should just move my pawn up a couple of moves. I'm protected. Not that it matters because that's a pawn. You can see I got the winning bar here too, and that's not looking very good at all for me, even though I thought I was doing okay. Quite a fork. And not what I was expecting. We're trading. For kiss pieces. Although you'll take money. Maybe. Oh, one of them didn't quite light up. Hey. I want his bishop. Lose my queen, or can I protect it? Oh, the horse is in the way. Get my ass kicked by Stockfish. Actually, I haven't thought about this one yet on the computer, because now I'm going to promote and do it with the mouse, but that doesn't help much. But that's something to solve later. Let's put it to a queen. I actually have a queen, so let's just use my cool castle to donate the queen. And Stockfish is going to take it, so it didn't matter anyway. But I got a bishop for a pawn, so I guess I'm happy. It's time to start attacking, even though I'm getting... Oh, actually, I just got way back up on the thing. I'll be the first one to beat Stockfish on level 1. But somehow I think it's going to make a comeback. That's when I've got to think ahead. There's nothing to back him up, so it's probably too early to attack that hard. His castle's in the open, but then it's a castle for a castle, but mine's in a bit of danger. Tap the queen, nothing good there. Ah, chess is a hard game. These pawns all want to be in the wrong spots. Let's open up this area a bit. Right. Didn't mind it. I didn't go way down, so it wasn't a super bad move. Although now I'm going to be forced to move my queen. Not much advantage. Let's fork its pieces. Yeah, you'll run, because if I take the other one, you'll just take me back. I got rid of some of them pawns. I know, he's just waiting for me to mess up. Like that, because now that's protected by his pawn and his horse. But, oh, hey, he's going to run with his castle, which I like. Let's open this board up. And now it's probably a pawn for a pawn. Yep. Now that gives my queen more options. Except for taking that pawn because the horse is protecting it. And the check there. And how far will he go? Probably a risky manoeuvre there. Oh, you might get on. Got some flashes. Nope, he's going to go for it. Now comes the need to be able to calculate a lot of moves ahead, because I don't know if this is going to benefit me or not, but I'm going for it anyway. Check. Take that, Stockfish. Okay, he's going to take my queen, but I'm going to take his back. Check again. I'm quickly running out of pieces, but so is he. I dare say he's got a better endgame than me. But let's see where this goes. What are you going to do, Stockfish? You're going to steal my pawn. Very nasty. What you gonna do, Stockfish? Treat. Let's go and attack again. Don't be nasty. No, he's not. I think I got him. we go. Checkmate! Take that, Stockfish. So it was only level 1, but that's the first time I've actually beat it after playing 10 or so games. And I know on level 20 it just kicks butt every single time. But there's an example of playing against the computer.